All right, so we have another one of these vector decomposition problems. I have vector f that I want to write in terms of e hat 1 and e hat 2 components. Again, what we do is form a vector triangle. F is the hypotenuse of that triangle, so there's the f. The other two sides of the triangle are parallel to the e hat 1 and e hat 2 directions. So therefore, the other two sides are horizontal and vertical in this case, because that's the way this thing's oriented. In particular, I'll start at the tail of f, and I'll have a vector that goes vertically, in this case upward, along the e hat 1 direction, or minus e hat 1 direction, and then a piece that goes in the minus e hat 2 direction, or horizontally here. And these two vectors drawn in red are oriented tip to tail, so when you add them together, you get the vector f right there. And really, that's the whole point of vector decomposition, right? You want to write f as a sum of two vectors in the e hat 1 and e hat 2 directions. So looking to the geometry now, this angle theta that's given to us, that is the angle that f makes relative to the positive horizontal axis. So this e hat 1 direction is in the vertical. So this angle theta right here, that's the same as this angle theta right there. They're identified. This allows us to write the lengths of these two sides of my triangle quite nicely. So if the scalar f is the length of a vector f, then the length or the magnitude of the piece in the e hat 1 direction is going to be f times cosine theta, because this e hat 1 piece is the adjacent side of the triangle relative to this angle theta. And then, so that's that piece. And then in the e hat 2 direction, that's the opposite side of the triangle. So therefore, I have the f sine theta right there. Looking at the signs of the terms, pluses and minuses, that is, notice that this f is in the opposite of the e hat 1 and the opposite of the e hat 2. In other words, if I look at these components, this first piece, my e hat 1 component, is upward, whereas the e hat 1 basis vector is downward. Those are opposite directions, so hence I have a minus sign right there. Likewise, this e hat 2 component of the vector, that's in the minus e hat 2 direction, so boom, that's also negative. And hence the answer to my question is right here, and I'm going to box it. Boom. And I'm happy.